How's it going, everyone? My name's Becoming. This is my first YouTube video for my YouTube channel. My plan is for this channel is to sort of document my journey through discipline, through athletic endeavors, through intellectual pursuits, reading, learning another language, just trying to document everything that I guess will form part of becoming the person that I want to be or the person that I aspire to be, trying to create a legacy for myself. This, I hope, will be a timestamp of the moment when I go from perhaps mindly consuming content to creating it to unlocking a new version of myself. I've grappled with this idea, and I'm sure lots of people have, that they feel like they're not doing enough, not pursuing what they want to pursue in their life. And I do have these lofty goals that I think, sometimes can be really out of reach, but I want this to be the first step into really actioning them and going after them. Some of the goals that I have in my life is there's so many books that I want to read. I've got a library full of books that I've bought from secondhand shops, or brand new books, or books that I haven't read. I have read a few books, and I do hope to discuss them on this channel. I want to analyze them and just generally talk about what I get out of books. One book that I've read recently is The Outsider by Albert Camus, sometimes called The Stranger. This book, it's pretty short. I need short books. I don't really have the attention span for very, very long books. But I do really want to develop that ability to read more. And I'm hoping that as part of this journey of becoming is that I do become someone that can read, some of the great classics of philosophy and literature. That's something that I want to do with myself. And I've reached a point in my life, I'm 28 years old, which to some will seem very old, and then to some will seem like my life's just beginning, but I guess I'm sort of just at this impasse where I need to really focus on being who I want to be and not mindlessly drifting through this life. I think that in life, you either create or you consume. And I think that I've been consuming way too much. It's a real challenge in today's world to not be stuck in those dopamine loops, those traps that are set for us with social media, with consumption, with slop that we're force fed. I want to live in a world where we're able to have thoughtful conversations about things and are able to communicate those to each other. So that's what I want most for this channel, is perhaps to be a point in time to where I switch my life around, because I want to talk about books. I want to pursue athletic goals. One of my athletic goals for my life is to run a marathon. I want to compete in a triathlon. I want to maybe even run an ultra marathon. I want to learn 3 languages. I want to travel to every country on earth. I want to be financially secure and free. There's a lot of wants and desires going on, and I believe that they're all in reach. I just need to have the discipline and take actionable steps towards these. And if anything, I'm not really too concerned about whether this channel is successful or not. If anything, this will probably just be an accountability tool for me to be able to achieve those goals. And I can record and document the steps along the way, and then I can actually have somewhere where I place these points in time when I tick off these boxes. And I really hope that I'm able to do that. So this is just the start. I've been putting this off for way too long. I've tried to come up with so many different ways to start this channel or what I should do, and I've just paralyzed myself with overthinking everything. I'm just putting it all out there right now. I've just said a stream of consciousness, mostly drivel. Most of it won't make sense. Most of it will be definitely far from perfect. But I'm just putting it out there, and I'm just getting started. And this is one step towards doing that. I'm going to go for a run today. I'm going to be setting myself the challenge to running as much as I possibly can in the month of October. This month I want to run more than I've ever recorded. I have a Strava, which I'll post eventually. And you can follow me on there if you're a runner too. I'd like to follow you too, and we can keep up to date. I'm going to be posting about the books that I'm reading. I'm going to be talking about, language learning and travel and philosophy and just everything that interests me. And I think that I'd like to just create a space where I can speak about those things with other people that are like-minded. And so I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to this journey. So here's to the future. Here's to becoming the person that I want to be.